Hi, how's it going? Today I'm gonna comp the samba Vou deitar e Rolar from the composer Baden Powell. I'm gonna play for you the comping. It's interesting for who is playing with a singer or on another instrumentist. I'm gonna play a little bit and I'm gonna show some details that are very important after that, alright? I'm gonna show what is needed to play samba inside the Brazilian language, alright? So let's go. This was basic comping in samba. And let me talk some very important things first. First, very important things in samba is the sounds of the surdo. And surdo, it's like the bass drum. And this style has an accent in the second beat. So when we are far from a samba group, the first thing you start to hear is the beat on the second tempo. So you hear so this feel is very important to you to play, to represent it in your instrument. If you are a bassist or if you are playing the piano or the accordion, you have to feel this. So you can also omit the first beat. This first beat, represents the play of the bass drum, holding the drum. So you create this sensation. Many people play the notes of the first and second beat equal, but they don't have, like I told you, it's you have to feel. If you are, for example, if you are playing some voicing, you can also there are some variations that I didn't use in the I think I didn't use when I was comping, but for example, you can also anticipate some kinds of samba. First thing, study this sensation. So create those the sensation. The next thing will be the tambourine. Tambourine, it's not what people think is the Brazilian tambourine, but it's a lower that's played with a stick, and you play. They rotate it. Some ghost notes. So we simulate here in the piano. The ghost notes, we use just one note of the chord. It works well if you are playing more slow. This samba is a little fun. And some variation of the tambourines that I like to use, it's the the transformation of this beat in triplets to give a harder sound. So you are playing. Exaggerate so much, but this gives a more intense sensation on the samba comping. What else I could say? Let's play a little bit to find more interesting things. I use sometimes the syncopation. That's the same comping I use in choro. I like to use also sometimes. You don't have. Be careful just not to comp all the samba enjoying this kind of left hand. Just syncopations and create some swing with the right hand. I like when I'm doing syncopations. To get the beat on the right hand. So I play the beat and the left hand is doing. Covering something, I'm sorry. So this is interesting, and if you want a bass, this can be interesting. And one that I didn't use, so we can sometimes lose the sensation of the lower part and thing when you lose the lower part, it's not to do for so many time. Just a little bit, and you return and give the sensation of the bass drum. All right, let me try some other example. I wanted to try a this phrase, it's very fast to do now, alright? Because samba also uses the seven string guitar like in short. But the difference when we try to comp is that we try to create the different sensations of the percussion, because it's very rich and it has many layers. So to maintain your comping interesting, it's interesting that you work in the different layers a little bit. You don't play just one kind of variation. And another thing that I think it's important also, it's try to use the extension of your instrument. If you are playing just you and a singer, or try to use the whole piano. I don't say the same thing if you are playing a big group, but if you are just a harmonic player, you can explore the different parts of the instrument, the different extensions of the instrument. Let's see some other instruments. We can simulate, for example, imitate the cuica. Pa pum 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 pa pum pum pa pum pum pum. Let me draw some. It's very interesting. You can also put in some part, or you can put also the agogo. Return to the equator. This imitates that bright sound of the agogo. What else more? I've told about tambourine, and sometimes when I was playing here, I tried also to mix with some other kinds of sound. For example, I've played sometimes a partido alto, that is another kind of samba. So this we can study. Sorry. This is partido alto, and you can mix it from, for example, I'm playing hard samba. Mixture, I'm just playing partido. Let me try to interesting of the surdo that I put. You play the beat 1, boom, 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 and in the beat 2 you play the beat and the upbeat. Alright, so what else? What can we do? We can also double the melody, play together the melody. Here in Portuguese we say double when we play the same thing that the person, another musician is doing. So for example, at the chorus of the song. And true, in small parts, in parts with that you want to sound with less instruments, you can do voicings, compings with less notes, less aggressive also. I'm doing now some kind of samba de roda. Create also this dislocations. I sometimes used also a little bit of the samba funk. I remind also a resource that's often used by bassists. It's a kind of walking bass in samba, using some movements of half step or one step. can also create this kind of bass feel. The secret is to master some of different compings and try to mixture them to create a sensation of a lot of things happening at the same time. One interesting thing about comping at the piano in music is that if you create some sensation of ostinato in your audience voice, you can change the texture and they won't realize, because the ear gets, how can I say, it enters in a state of, oh yeah, the sound is happening, and it will gonna continue happening. So for example, if I play so many times, I have the sensation that all the time I'm doing this, but I can change it. Change the texture because you create a sensation of a continued texture on the mind of the audience. It's a hearing illusion. So that's it. I think that's it. I'm gonna play one more time the comping, and if I remind something more, I'll talk to you. Something that's important. If you are playing in a traditional band of samba group, you have to be careful with the chords you use at the piano. We used to use chords with the ninth, the major seventh, and in the traditional samba, they don't use all the tensions or nines in all the chords. So be careful with the context. If you are playing a trio, in a jazz trio, it will be easier to use all you want. But if you are playing with in a traditional group of samba, that you're gonna find the 6-string guitar, you're gonna string sometimes the 7-string guitar, sometimes the cavaquinho, a lot of harmonic instruments playing at the same time. So be careful with different voicings. All right. So this is a point. Samba uses more chords with 4 notes at most of the time. All right. Let's play to end our live today. So thanks for watching, and I hope you liked and you learn more about this style and improve your playing. Alright? Let's do it. So thanks for watching, I appreciate your audience, and see you for more lives about the Brazilian accent improvisation. Thanks for watching, bye bye. Tô meio moído, carne moída de eu.